Hello and welcome to Bold Profits Market Talk Monday for the week of July 27th, 2020. I'm Amber Lancaster and you are watching the Paul Mampilly YouTube channel, the channel for Main Street stock investors. This week, I have to tell you everyone, I have some fantastic news to share regarding the latest developments in the 3D printing world and its major partnership with out of this world NASA. But before I begin, please make sure to subscribe to, comment on, and share this YouTube channel with your family and your friends. When you subscribe, you'll be immediately alerted when new video content is uploaded. Plus, it supports the channel. To follow Paul and me on Twitter, you can find us at Mampilly Guru and at A Lancaster Guru. So let's get started. So for those who may not know, 3D printing is a growing manufacturing technology with phenomenal potential in the industrial production sector, also known as additive manufacturing, or AM for short. As this video shows per GE, 3D printing uses data computer-aided design software, or 3D object scanners, to quote, direct hardware to deposit material layer upon layer in precise geometric shapes, end quote. This technology is transforming industrial production by creating products that are lighter, stronger, quickly produced, and simply put, made to last, from houses to shoes, food to alternative human blood vessels. The burgeoning 3D printing industry is at the heart of what we call here at Bold Profits, America 2.0. And according to Me3D, the earliest record of the 3D printing process was completed by Japanese inventor Dr. Hideo Kodama in 1981. He, quote, created a product that used ultraviolet lights to harden polymers and create solid objects. This was the stepping stone, or a stepping stone, to stereolithography, which is the process of creating three-dimensional objects by using a computer-controlled moving laser beam. So since then, as this timeline shows, 3D printing has been on a prolific advance from the 1980s, when stereolithography was officially invented, to 2009, when patents for many 3D printing technologies expired, opening the floodgates for startup companies to take 3D printing to the world. 3D printing is now a billion-dollar industry and marching its way to be a key player in most industries worldwide. Valued at $16 billion this year, the global 3D printing products and market size is actually projected to more than double, by 155% to $40.8 billion by 2024. And one industry recognizing how transformative 3D printing tech is the space industry. So as you all know, Elon Musk's SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket mission to the International Space Station, carrying the company's Crew Dragon spacecraft with 2 astronauts on board, launched from Kennedy Space Center in Florida on May 30th. So this mission is known as Demo 2. So after 2 months at the International Space Station, these astronauts are expected to return using SpaceX spacecraft on August 1st. After this Demo 2 mission, which will provide a human rating for Crew Dragon and Falcon 9, SpaceX and NASA, well, they're aiming to launch the first official operation mission of the SpaceX Crew Dragon with, get this, 4 astronauts on board in late September. So this mission is known as Crew 1. So if all goes according to plan, per TechCrunch, in the eyes of NASA, the Crew 1 mission will be, quote, the first considered standard part of SpaceX's contract to provide regular astronaut transportation. How cool is that? So that's an end quote on that one. So one special attribute of these space missions is that 3D printing is part of the new space race. For example, the Demo 2 mission astronaut helmets, in this picture you can see, were 3D printed and included, per 3dprint.com, integrated valves, mechanisms for visor retraction and locking, as well as microphones within the helmet structure. But it doesn't stop there, Bold Profits Nation. NASA recently announced that 3D printing will be part of the new era of space exploration taking off right now. So also as reported by 3dprinting.com, quote, driven by moon exploration, space tourism, spacecraft manufacturing, orbital infrastructure, space agencies, and private companies worldwide have developed ambitious plans for the future of space flight with disruptive technologies like AM or additive manufacturing, proven to be critical to plenty of space applications. NASA has recently announced it will support 27 3D printing technology proposals, 27. This year, many selected companies will use 3D printing tech as the basis for their projects, with a range from AM thermal protective systems for space vehicles to the creation of AM facility for the International Space Station, end quote. So 2 3D printing startups are standing out in this new endeavor. 3D rocket maker Relativity Space is a startup that's, quote, outlined a way to create real-time automatic defect detection and tagging in large-scale 3D printing applications, end quote. While Polar Onyx, a company focused on, quote, creating advanced laser 3D manufacturing systems, presented an unprecedented precision laser 3D manufacturing system that relies on AM subtractive manufacturing and athermal welding to manufacture sub-micron precision telescope structures, end quote. So, Bull Profits Nation, as you can see, 3D printing is not only a breakout star in housing and industrial manufacturing, but also in the new space race. Simply put, you won't want to miss out on this 3D printing manufacturing tech. As Paul noted in this golden nugget from our latest investment team call, we must extrapolate the past into the future. The idea that space can be a large industry is preposterous as the idea that commercial airlines, these rickety planes that people were experimenting with in 1914, would pave the way to passenger commercial flights not even 10 years later within the Air Commerce Act of 1926. Space and 3D printing as investments of the future is here and now. And when you get to the core of America 2.0, 3D printing is going to be a must-have. So now is the time to upgrade your portfolio. 3D printing is Paul's #1 pick for this year and years to come. And here's an excerpt straight from his recent Profits Unlimited newsletter, which comes out monthly. And he says, quote, I believe that 3D printing will be a technology that no one will be able to deny or ignore as we reindustrialize our country. There are going to be 1 million 3D printers bought over the next year from the healthcare market to housing. 3D printing technology is making an impact. And you name it, 3D printing is the way of the future. And the future is today. And I believe this technology is setting up to take over the world. So to get in on Paul's stock picks for America 2.0, which include 3D printing, just click the Strong Hands icon right over my left shoulder for more details. Now, finally, turning toward our U.S. economic week ahead, there will be 9 major economic releases. On Tuesday, July consumer confidence will post at 10 a.m. On Wednesday, weekly mortgage applications, June preliminary wholesale inventories, and the Fed Open Markets Committee, or FOMC, rate decision will post at 7 a.m., 8:30 a.m., and 2 p.m. respectively. On Thursday, second quarter advanced GDP and weekly jobless claims will both post at 8:30 a.m. And on Friday, personal income and personal spending will post at 8:30 a.m. And July's final print for the University of Michigan sentiment will post at 10 a.m. Now, of these releases, we'll be keeping a very close eye on July's consumer confidence, as well as GDP's second quarter advance. So that concludes this week's Market Talk on Monday. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. We appreciate you so much. And until next time, take care.